Welcome back, Big Time Eaters. Today we got a big time review for you guys. We are at KOU Korean BBQ, and guys, let me tell you, we have an array of different meats and different kinds of appetizers to show you guys for sure.
Oh, yeah. And like Denzel said, we are about to show you guys an array of food. Korean barbecue, of course, is all you can eat. So we ordered some of their top dishes, some of the most eye-catching things. You guys will want to stay tuned and see what we're eating tonight.
Yeah, so let's summon the food.
All right, guys, and we're back with the food. Let's start off with the appetizers. Start off with this one, steaming hot. Look at that, cheese pork cutlet. This is all you can eat, guys. Take a look at this cheese pull here.
Yes, this one right here is one of my fan favorites for sure. Every time I come in,
Absolutely.
that cheese on the inside, it is amazing.
Cheese just oozing out, falling out of the middle of that.
Yeah, so let's
Have a
definitely
piece and let's cheers it, man.
touch pork, not sports.
Incredible. That was good.
Every time hits the spot for sure.
That crunch, that sauce ties it all together. Really good.
It pairs really nice with the rice too.
Rice is
It
the
brings-
perfect partner for any,
Yeah.
any meal.
Any meal, any meat. Now, second appetizer, guys,
Oh yeah.
we have the Korean fried chicken. One of the top Korean meals out there.
This is good. This is good right
really
here. It's kind of a mix of like a Japanese karaage, because usually KFC Korean fried chicken has bones in it,
Mhm.
but it does look like they have this sauce is really good, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the spice, woo, it definitely has a kick.
Definitely makes Denzel scared.
You guys know I love spice.
Yeah.
I love the kick. It's like MMA.
The sauce just glistening.
Get to kick Ezra. Cheers.
Just shut up.
Shall we?
Can't go wrong with fried chicken, man.
You cannot. Guys, the spice on it, it's almost like a chili sriracha. That's like the best way to describe it. So,
But it's sweeter.
but definitely a lot sweeter. And man, it goes so well on that fried chicken. And it's like as we're saying, it's boneless, so you can just one bite it.
Just go in on that. I got a more saucy piece here. We'll go for another bite.
Gonna slide that down there.
I got some barley tea to drink. They gave me the world's largest mug. Let's talk about some of the other appetizers here. We got a big one here. This is what they call the Ramdan. And this is a reference to the movie Parasite, where in the movie you got like a cheap pack of ramen with some nice cuts of steak. So they got big chunks of beef in there, served up with just ramen noodles. So grab a bite of that.
Yeah, this one it's wonderful, definitely. Like the noodles, they look for sure like the Mari-chan, the regular
Yeah, they're
4
just,
cup of
I think
noodles.
it's the Japaguri
Yeah.
brand.
Like it definitely has that look to it, which is kind of cool because it's a nostalgic feel for people who grew up eating noodles like that, but with the nice twist of the steak, like Ezra was saying.
Oh, that
What?
beef is good, guys. The noodles are flavored almost exactly the same, but you get that nice chunk of beef. It's so juicy.
Oh yeah,
It's actually good.
dude, what did they season it with? Oh, I
So-
gotta try another one.
It's so soft.
So it's not even the season. So it's just the flavor of the noodles in the ramdan, right?
Yeah.
It is infused in those beef, the little pieces of beef. And when you take that bite, it's soft. So yeah, it's like all of the flavors are coming back at you. Wonderful.
Now we've got another Korean classic dish here. We got the japchae. This is the sweet potato starch noodles. Really bouncy and springy. You can see it just jiggling there in my hands. It looks like they just put some vegetables in there. Gonna have to give it a try.
All right, here we go. Bite
Noodle
for
time.
me, bite for Ez.
Mm.
You know, it almost has like a really smoky taste.
Yeah, you know what that is? That's
is
that
that?
toasted sesame oil. This one's-
Oh,
Usually
that makes sense.
this is a little bit sweeter, but in this one you get a lot of sesame flavor. Pretty good. It's gonna be a good pairing with the meats that we got.
Pretty good for
We've
sure.
gone through most of the appetizers now. Let's talk about some of the fine quality meats that they offer here.
First and foremost, we got the good old lamb right there.
Mm,
Take a look at that, baby. Ooh-wee.
some nice cuts.
Nice cuts of lamb.
All right. And they ran out of the brisket, guys, but this is gonna be just as good. I bet a lot of you guys don't know what this is. This is the beef tongue. It's sliced up thin. You cook it, it's gonna be fantastic.
We have a prime steak
Oh yeah.
right there. Look at that piece of butter.
Look at that marbling, that
Mm.
fat chunk of butter on there.
Yep. Oh yeah, guys, definitely look at the marble too. Look at the redness across that. They put some pepper, a little bit of salt.
We got another fatty piece of meat here. This is the pork jowl. Some of the most flavorful stuff you can get at Korean barbecue.
Go ahead and toss it all on.
And since they cut it so thin, it just cooks so quick.
You guys ever been to a Korean barbecue? You already know. You know the vibes. You know what type of time you're on. You're cooking the meat. It's like you get your own show in front of you. And you're your own little private chef.
If you f it up, it's your own fault.
Yeah. If you burn it or overcook it, that's on you. You can't blame anyone. All you Karens out there, that's on you.
Once your meat's ready where you want it to be, you take it out to the side in a little meat pile. So they serve it up when you sit down with your meats. They give you some soy sauce. Here, you can't really see it, I don't want to spill it. They give you some pink salt, and they give you some chili paste in the middle to dip your meats into. I recommend dipping your meats into salt because a lot of times these unmarinated meats, they don't come seasoned, so you gotta put a lit's salt so the flavor's good.
So, while Ezra's going in for that beef tongue, I'm gonna go in for a piece of that lamb.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Touch meat, not meat.
Thank you for that.
Wow, that's good beef tongue.
Look how juicy that is. Let me show you guys real quick.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
How's that?
That lamb is excellent. Has a good amount of that gamey taste, which is what you love to taste on that lamb. Depending on who you are, though. Some people hate the gamey.
It's not too strong.
It's not too strong.
Honestly, that lamb's really good too. That fattiness definitely comes through, and you definitely have that gamey flavor, but it's not like over the top, like whoa. It's like a nice accent, a little zest, a little zing on that lamb.
Ezra loves that.
All right, guys, we're back. Now we've got one of their pork dishes, and this is like the bacon of the world. It's the fattest piece. This is called the pork jowl. This is actually the cheek of the pig. Some of the fattiest, juiciest meats you can get. Whoa. What's going on? I recommend dipping this one into salt because it's completely unflavored. A little bit of salt.
Hey, be careful though. Don't dip it in too much of that salt, or it's gonna be like you just drank the ocean water.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
Juicy, fatty goodness, man. The pork jowl.
Straight fatty piece, man. Yeah. It's like you bite into it, it's so chewy. Just almost has that rubberized texture, and the juice is from it.
Juice just flows. You pair it up with a little bit of that kimchi. Bite some of that saltiness. Get some salt on there. Get a little bit of kimchi like that, so it's not that fattiness doesn't get to you.
Meanwhile,
steak is done, and as you can see, also, I had to get another cheese pork cutlet. I cannot resist the slave mine on that one.
All right, let's get some of this steak. Perfectly cooked, juicy prime beef.
Oh, look at this fatty piece,
a little bit of that fat on there.
Look at that fat.
All right. Touch meat.
Touch steak. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a good steak if you can't eat it without any sauces.
That's true. I'm going to try just salt this time. Oh, yeah.
Juicy, fatty, very savory, and hearty, too. And that salt, you definitely need a little bit of salt.
Can it get much deeper than that? Cheers, my friends.
All right, guys, the food coma is starting to kick in. We are troopers, so we will finish this to the end.
You know, that's true. We're getting to the end of this meal no matter what. All right, guys, so right here we got the pork belly, fully cooked, another fatty piece of pork, as well as a high-quality Kurabota pork, which they offer in little steak size as well. That's still cooking off. So we're going to start off with the pork belly. Check that out. Golden brown goodness.
Big juicy piece right there.
Where's your plate, bro?
I guess Ezra doesn't want to hand it to me.
Nah.
Just give me that.
If no one else is going to eat this really good food, who else? We do it for you guys so you know how good it is. Try it for yourselves. Dip in the salt, a little bit of that sweet soy sauce.
Not a fan of that. It's definitely good though, but the reason why I don't really like it compared to other pork bellies I've had is because I prefer it with like a seasoning or like a saute type of,
like
just
a glaze on it.
Like a glaze. I enjoy like a glazed version, and it being plain, having to dip in the soy sauce or the salt, it's kind of just like, for me personally, it doesn't hit the same versus it being already seasoned or some sauce on it. But very chewy, good texture, good bite.
I would say I was a fan of the pork belly. As you eat it, I dipped in a little bit of that salt and that sweet soy sauce. As you eat it and chew, the juices just keep coming and keep exploding out of the meat. juice keeps exploding out of the meat, you know? Which is,
He had to say it twice. Why?
so the flavor's just coming back, punching left and right. So I'm a fan of pork belly, but check out that. That's the Kurabota pork slice, guys. That's looking fantastic, like a pork steak. Sliced up and got some nice morsels of that Kurabota pork. And we're gonna go in for some bites. Let's do it. Dink,
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 dink it, dunk it.
dink it, sink it. I think I put a little too much salt.
Nice, excellent crust on the outside as we cooked it for a good amount of time. And yeah, definitely good.
It's more mellow than the fattiness of that pork jowl,
Yeah,
fatness of that pork belly. There's still a lot of fat with coursing throughout this, but it's more like a subtle flavor. That sweet soy sauce, really good pairing. All right, guys, we're back. We're started on some more of the marinated meats. Got the galbi. This is a very popular choice when you go to Korean barbecue restaurants. Look at that nice brownie. I'm gonna chop it off. Chop it
guys,
up into some pieces.
this one right here is typically one of the most flavorful meats you get at Korean
Yeah,
barbecue. Definitely, and if it's done right, you're never gonna go wrong.
it's because short rib has so much intermuscular fat, and then on top of that, they marinate it in a sweet marinade. We've also got the bulgogi going right here.
I just had to grab the best piece right there.
Wow.
Sorry, Ezra.
I think I got them till beat. Dang. Hey, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers and shut up.
Every time.
Mmm. That caramelization, sweetness. Mmm.
Amazing sweetness. Sweet levels on point.
The fattiness. Mmm.
Yep. Guys, you never need sauce with this one. That's how good the flavors are. Don't need soy, don't need salt. It's all in there. It's seasoned. It's the marinade for sure.
That's what you got to do with the bone. Just gnaw on it until all that meat's gone.
Okay, guys. The last item on today's list. It is the beef bulgogi.
Look at that. Steamy pieces of layered marinated meat. That sweetness. Let's dink it and sink it, brother.
Cheers.
Dink, dink, slap you.
Need I say more? It's very sweet. I mean, what do you expect when you have that bulgogi marinade? But
Yeah.
it's sweet, nice texture, very chewy. And
Definitely.
honestly, it's very chewy actually. Kind of melts. Honestly,
Yeah.
just
Because it's so thin, it melts into nothing.
literally gets annihilated.
I think this is a good pairing for either this chili paste or with some kimchi. Cut that sweetness and that
Some
fattiness.
kimchi would be good with it for sure.
Like that. Wrap that up. All right, guys. I think it's about that time. Is it time for the BTE rating?
Yep.
What was that, boys? Let's start off. B, big. It's all you can eat. Can I go any deeper than that? Need I say more? It's as big as it can get.
Yep. All you can eat. Portions are going to be phenomenal. It's damn near a buffet.
It
T.
is. I mean,
Yeah, damn near. T. Timeliness and service. Guys, they are wonderful. Every time we came here, it is superb. They get to you, get your food out, boom. Very quick, very awesome. E. How did everything taste? And guys, this is one of my favorite Korean barbecue spots in the state. After trying all that, like it never disappoints. It's wonderful, flavors on point every time, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
So
I agree fully.
that being
With that being
said,
said, let's go. Score on 3. 1, 2, 3, 8.5
out of 10.
And we came up with that score because it's consistently the best Korean barbecue experience you can have in Utah. It's at a pretty reasonable price. We're here on the weekend, and it's about $32 a person. But for the quality of meat and the amount that you can eat, can't really get any better than that. So we went with the 8.5. So thank you guys for tuning in, watching another review with us, hanging out with us, eating with us. Please comment down below what you want to see next, and we'll see you in the next one.